audio. My name is Gretchen. I'm the Restless Thrifter and I'm a reseller on 7 different online platforms. Today I have sales on 5 of them. There are 16 sales. It's from 2 days. And today is, I don't know, Friday, July something or other. Maybe the 18th. I don't know. Not quite sure. But these are sales from 2 days. And I have 4 from Vinted. That's where I'm doing a lot of clear out. 5 from Depop, also some clear out, but also something I actually bought on Vinted to flip, and it was really good flip. 1 Etsy, 3 Facebook Marketplace, and 3 eBay. eBay still continues to be a little sad, but not as sad as Mercari and Poshmark right now, especially Mercari. I haven't had a sale in over a month there, so that may be going away for me. I have a feeling it's going to go away, like within a year. That's my prediction. Okay, so let me get my computer out. Why don't I even have it out? I'm not really ready, apparently. Getting offers coming in from Depop because I just put a whole bunch of things on sale, 70% off, and these are going to be low balls, obviously. People who are like, ooh, it's so cheap. Let me see if I can get a little cheaper. What I have been doing with those folks, and this works more often than not, is I say, hey, I can't go any lower than, and I give them the price it's already listed at because it's already part of my 70% off sale. But if this price works for you, I'll get it packed up and ship it by next day or something like that, right? And it works sometimes. I would say, like I said, more often than not. It works because people are like, oh, well, it's already really cheap. And she answered nicely and she's going to pack it up quickly. So let's do it. And we're going to do the first one that comes off the pile. This is something black and it's number 0544. 0544 it's a Miss Me dress. Did you know they made clothes and not just jeans? They do. I wouldn't pick up even the jeans nowadays, but I wouldn't pick up the clothing either. This particular style of dress, I thought, regardless of its brand, it would sell. Well, I think Miss Me might have made it less likely to sell because it only sold on Vinted for $4.07. I really don't want to do the Vinted sales first, but here we go. We're going to do them first. Usually I do them last. Usually I do them last because I end up with problems trying to create the label. So let me pause and we'll come back to this one. But I'm going to pause here for a second. I'm going to take my phone off. I'm going to generate the labels so that I can print them for my laptop because they'll email them to me. Okay, hold on. Okay, so those are generated now and I can print them. And in case you wondered why I didn't just print them from my phone, I've got an old Dymo. Doesn't have Bluetooth. And I can't connect it to my phone. So, at least I assume I can't. I've never really tried it. It does have, I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it very much because I'd have to have the software and all that and blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying it right now. So this dress is going to Portland, Oregon. I picked it up for $3. Where? Probably a garage sale. What do I say here? Yes, a garage sale for $3. It's a Miss Me size medium embroidered dress, lace-up kimono sleeve, boho, cowgirl. I even threw in whimsy goth because it was, flowy, but with that kind of embroidery, I would say not. But you can dress it up that way. It had a $20 ASP and a really, really bad sell-through rate. So, but I don't look things up when I'm at garage sales. And I just picked it up based on style. And then I thought, well, maybe the brand might make it more desirable. It did not. It did not. Let's get this printed. And I got to put it in a thing. I'm really kind of not as organized as usual. Not that I'm ever all that organized. Is this the label? Yes, it is. Oregon printing. Where's all the polymailers of these? They're just in a jumbled mess. Can I fit it in an 8 by 11? Let's try. Let's try. Yes, I can. Cool. Sounds like a reseller name to me. Good luck. I hope you can resell this for more than I did. All right, putting it over there. And we're going to do another one now. This is a XXX Temptation. XXX Temptation. I don't know what it is. It's a musician, I think. That's why I picked it up. And I thought, I'm going to look this up. I looked it up even, and it wasn't bad. I still don't know what it is, really, like what kind of music. But it's size large tee, t-shirt, black, short sleeve. I'm lost, then I'm found. What does that sound like to you? I don't know. It's going to Wisconsin. We're going to fit that in an 8 by 11 as well. I grabbed a handful of those. If I see a band tee, I'm going to look it up. Oh my goodness. You just shake it violently, it works. Haven't had lunch. All I had was a banana for breakfast, so let's see if we can do this kind of quickly. I don't do anything very quickly. I don't know if I told you how much I made with that dress, but it was like less than $1 because I paid $3 and it sold for $4.07. This one I paid $1. It sold for, did it sell for $6? It sold for $6. That's good. So I made $5. I'm probably going to put some more things over on Vinted this week to try to clear it out. Maybe not for quite as cheap as all these things. I'm going to be creating a video short, a reel for YouTube about one of my experiences with the shipping. Now I think, yeah, it's going to be for my members only, my squad members only. I just started this up. It's a membership for $1 a month. I don't know how long this will last, but while I'm not doing what sold during my move, I'm about to turn off all my stores in a few days before I move, and I'll be off of the grid for like 4 months. I'm probably going to do more shorts on YouTube than actual videos. That's my guess. So if you're interested in still seeing me in the next 4 weeks, did I say 4 months? 4 weeks, 4 to 5. Plus I'll be going back and forth to Texas a lot to get more stuff. So I'll be, you know, not doing what sold during those times. Then go ahead and join. But if you don't want to pay $1 a month, you please subscribe. That's free. You could just give me a thumbs up on this video, leave a comment, hype it, any of those things. Any of those things are appreciated. Thank you. Okay, that's enough of the sales pitch. I'm not a salesman. This one is another concert tee. It's Rascal Flats. Apparently people thought they were handsome. But this country. country. I don't know why I said that like that. When I was looking this up, I was looking at the picture and I'm like, were they cute? I asked my friend. She said, oh yeah, I thought they were cute. Rascal Flats, unisex size small, 2014 tour tee. 2014 was over 10 years ago, guys. Isn't that hard to believe? Concert, country music, black. Those are all the words I used. It sold for $1.80 and I paid $2.28. Oh, that sounds like an average cost of goods at the Denver Bins. Yes, it was. Ladies and gents, sometimes my cost of goods is over $2 if I get something heavy like a big coat or something. So that's what I'm guessing that's what happened with this. And boo. But I'm getting $1.80 now. And I spent that $2.28 a long time ago. It's going to California. I'm a little loopy from lack of sleep, I guess, and food. I need food units. Do you guys remember the Coneheads from Saturday Night Live? They were funny. I think they even made like a movie or something with them, didn't they? All right, 3 down. These are not the most exciting. I do have some good things in here, but these are the clear out items, which is why I usually do them last. The last one is a St. John's Bay. Y'all, forgive me, but I bought St. John's Bay on purpose because it was a thermal Henley men's, and I was, watching some YouTubers and don't believe everything you hear. Check, check, check. They're like, oh, these sell great. For them, not for me. Not for me. You know what? It's going to go in this cute poly. Hope you appreciate it, dude. It's going in the 10 by 13. I don't want to unfold it. You know what a Henley thermal looks like. Plus, I'm going to show you a picture. So, we're not going to unfold it because it's all folded nice and neat. This is the last one of Vinted. It's going to Kansas. I don't know where that town is in Kansas. Could be on the pretty part, could be in the flat part, which is boring as hell when you're driving through it. But I don't know. Attica? Anyone? That was kind of loud. I apologize. So what did it sell for? It sold for $3. How much did I pay? Oh no, let's see. Oh, on that Rascal Flats, I lost 48 cents. On this one, oh no, I probably paid more than $3. $3.24. Dang. So I'm losing 24 cents. But guys, in reality, I'm getting $3 in my bank account now. There's no fees or anything, so it's the full $3 at least. And I bought that like a year and 5 months ago, a long time ago. So that money was sunk cost already. Okay, so we're going to move on to something more exciting. Probably my best sale this time. And I bought it on Vinted to resell. Specifically, it's a Double D Ranch. Sometimes it says Double D Ranch wear. I just always put Double D Ranch. Size large skirt, midi asymmetric Southwest blanket print Western. It's not like a fancy fabric or anything. It's not like really an embroidered blanket, but it looks like one. And I used AI, forgive me for that too, to create as the skirt is pinned in back in photos in order to fit properly on the dress form. And so because it wasn't showing how A-line it could be, I used AI to create a model photo that I thought was pretty badass. I would not be surprised if I see other people steal this photo and use it. You know how you might try to track down what people call a stock image. It's not really stock. It's their model photo. Yeah, and then use it. Well, I bet you that happens with this if somebody has this exact skirt, because it's pretty cool. I don't really care. I used to care if people took my photos. This one's AI, so I really don't care. It's not really mine per se. I mean, it is. What is it? Who owns it? Who owns the image? I don't know. I'm putting it in an 8x11. It's sold on Depop. It just sold this morning technically, but I'm going to count it in the last 2 days. Anything that sells later today will get counted for tomorrow or for today. Does that make sense? Not really. I sold it for $50. Did I sell it for $50? I think I had it listed for $80. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Where is it? Yeah, it sold 3 hours ago for $50. 3 hours ago? It feels like it just sold like 30 minutes ago. Crazy. Okay, I paid up. I paid up on Vinted. I paid $19.27 altogether with fees and everything. My marketplace fees for this, why are they already in there? No, they're not. $8.32. It says $10.31. Am I looking at the right thing? Yeah, it says $10.31. Did, what happened here? Did the fees, 6 plus 232 is 832. That's weird. I don't know how that happened. $0 shipping expenses. I feel like that came over from Depop, like VENDOO marked it as sold. I have auto delist, auto sales detection on. Anyway, I made $24.40. I don't know where some of that information came out from. It was weird. I had it listed for $79.96. Yeah. That is odd. But it's a good profit. I did know that it would sell for a good price. Could have possibly sold for more than $50 if I wanted to wait. It sold in just a couple days, I guess. Now it's saying it sold in 1 day, but I know I listed it. When did I list it? I listed it a month ago. A month to the day ago. Yeah. That is weird. Why is it saying July? Okay. Today's July 17th, by the way. It's not the 18th yet. I'm very confused by that. I'm not really all that interested to figure out what's going on. I just too tired to care. So it's going to Oklahoma. There's probably a very fashionable cowgirl there. I'm gonna wear it. Cowgirl. I don't know why I think that's funny. Okay, this one is something I got for free from my aunt, who usually gives me clothes and jewelry and home goods, but she gave me this tummy tuck miracle slimming system. She actually gave it to me to use, and there was a note that said, "Please do not be offended." What are you saying? Are you saying I have a tummy? Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Like, no, I'm not offended, but I'm going to sell it because I'm not going to use it. Tummy tuck belt, miracle slimming system, size 1, small, medium. This is not the right thing, I don't think. Is this what it sold? Tummy. Let me look up tummy. Tummy. Yes, it is what sold. Okay. It just looked different. Sold for $9.98. That was 50% off of the $20 I had it listed for, plus shipping, of course. Let's figure this out together. We're going to go to Seller Hub, all transactions, and I pull the price that with shipping, but without tax, because that's what I need for my system, my files here. And I put all this into VENDOO. So $16.92. My cost of goods was $0. My marketplace fees, $2.76. We're going to figure out shipping expenses. I'm going to put it in an 8x11. I don't know if this works, but my aunt's skinny now, so maybe. I don't even know if she used it. I don't think so. 12.2 ounces, so we're going to round that up to 13 ounces. It's going to somewhere in Texas I have not heard of. Grapeland, I've heard of Grapevine. So 13 ounces, and it's in an 8x11. So shipping will be $6.94, going out Ground Advantage. And my profit is $7.22. I mean, that was really easy to list. The hardest thing about this was figuring out what was missing in it. Like, no tummy cream. Apparently there's a tummy cream you're supposed to put with it. Maybe that's the magical miracle stuff. I don't know. Hope not for their sake. But I listed that in all capital letters. Oh. It's okay. Okay, here's another eBay sale. This is a Vineyard Vines polo. Vineyard Vines is not the greatest pickup. I loved this print. It's got the marlin fish all over it. It's a pattern of all marlins. Uh-oh, did I use the... Oh, no, here it is. 8x11. Which I thought was pretty neat. So, for golf polos, I look for prints. I'll go down the aisle, and I don't even look at the solids or the stripes. Maybe the stripes if they're that performance material. And I go down the aisle and I feel, and I'm like, oh, this one feels good, and it's a fun print. What is it? Now, am I passing up some good stuff? Possibly, but I don't have time to look at all the golf polos. There's a lot of them, always a lot. And the most popular ones to sell online, let me put this a different way. The ones with the highest sell-through rate are not the Nikes and the Under Armours and Adidas, which there's a lot of those. So I'm trying to avoid all those and just look at, they're not even some of the golf name people, like Travis Matthew doesn't really sell fast or for much anymore. Don't know what happened to Travis, but did he start selling at Costco or Target? Because that's always a thing that really screws up the brand. Who started selling their receipt? Oh, Love Shack Fancy at Target now. So this sold for $12.50 plus shipping on eBay. $19.08 is the amount. It was promoted, so I got to add up some fees. It's going to make me do some math. I had this listed for almost a year, 11 months. I paid $6.17. Maybe if this was a bins item, that would have been a good pickup, but probably not even then. $5.15 for my fees, because I had to promote it to get it to sell apparently, and we're going to figure out shipping. It is 8. My God, it went from 8.2 all the way, now it's 8.8. What is going on? It doesn't matter because I'm going to round it up to 9. That was a lot of changes. It was like it was on The Biggest Loser, and it was like, do, 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 do. What a terrible show, by the way. And I tuned in. I don't know, did you guys? It's terrible. I always thought those people are losing too much weight too fast. And if you watched the documentary on it, yeah, it didn't work out for most people. Okay, we already said 9 ounces, rounded up, 8 by 11, and it's $6.58 to ship. USPS Ground Advantage, $1.18. If you guys saw the email from Poshmark, they sent it a couple times. $1.18 was my profit. Sad. It's going to Ohio. About hazmat fees, I just saw on here on eBay, they also have warning. USPS's new hazmat fees. They may charge, starting on the 12th, like 5 days ago, they may charge a $50 non-compliance fee if your shipment doesn't comply with the hazardous materials requirements. Additionally, they charge a $7.50 fee for shipments that require a hazmat declaration. All I know is that you need to put the right stuff on there if it's needs a hazmat label. And I think that may even include, well, let me click on the learn more. Oh, there's a lot of information, like batteries and stuff. Yeah, batteries, cosmetics that have flammable things in it. Like, I just don't want to even sell that stuff anymore, right? You have to do a flammable liquid or a battery thing. Also, you need to take that stuff off of your packages if it has it on there and it's not. They want you to take that stuff off too. So you might want to read it. If you sell things with batteries or cosmetics, you might want to go ahead and read that. And I do sell something, but it's an oil. I guess oil is flammable. I think that's all the clothing items, except for a coat. We're going to do the jewelry next. I've got 3 items. Oh, let me tell you about 2 things that sold on Facebook Marketplace that have already been picked up. One of them is a really cute top I paid $1 for at a garage sale. It wasn't about the brand. It was vintage. And my title was Vinted Whimsy Goth Plus Size 1X Lace Up Ruffle Crinkle Top. Dark Floral Romantic. I could have used so many keywords with this. I could have used Whimsy Goth. I could have used Dark Fairy. I could have used, now I'm blinking, just Goth. Can't think of any more, but there are more that I could have used. But I put a lot of the details in the listing too. Sometimes I'm very simple about the listing. I'm like, if it's in the title, gives you all the information. But this one I noted full lace up front, ruffle and lace detail, crinkle pleated broomstick style fabric, ruffle collar, ruffle bell sleeve, all of this because it just had so many different details. The girl paid me full price of $35. She just sent it to me Venmo and picked up the item yesterday. And so since I paid $1 and there's no fees or no shipping because it's Facebook Marketplace local pickup, I made $34 and that sold in 1 week. In 1 week, which is very cool. And the other item that I sold on Facebook Marketplace for local pickup is a Cavu rope sling bag backpack, blue geo chevron print, cotton canvas adjustable. I don't know if I'd pick up these bags always. I bought it along with something else that I bought on Vinted to resell. Because I bought it on Vinted, it's a little higher price than what I would suggest you get it for if you saw it out in the wild. Like maybe at the bins it would be a better pickup. But I sold it for $25. I had no fees or shipping expenses. I paid $8.16. That was my cost of goods from Vinted. And it sold in 2 weeks. So it sold quickly. It did sell for a good amount. If I'd had fees, it wouldn't have been as great. $16.84 was my profit on this bag. The other item that I bought with it also sold, so I'll be packing that up here in a bit. But we're going to pack up this jewelry first. Actually, I'm going to pause and go get something to eat because all I can think about is food. Okay, I'm back. Had a little bean and cheese burrito. All right, we're going to pack up the Facebook one, which is this one. Jewelry sale. All 3 of these were given to me by my aunt. This is a Chico's art glass beaded necklace. Really cute beads. They call them cabochons, they being just people in the jewelry selling world, I guess. So my title was Chico's Art Glass Beaded Necklace, Double Strand Cabochons Floral Bumblebee. I just put a couple of the little accents in there, you know, because the bumblebee made it kind of unique. And I'm putting them in these boxes that I already prepared with a piece of packing paper. It's eBay and it's a Facebook order, or eBay box Facebook order, but that's fine. Like the ones that I've had forever, like these. These are 6 by 5 by 5, basically. I say basically because that's the measurements on the box, but I also measured it and it actually is 6 by 5 by 5. So this is going out Facebook. They've already bought the label from Facebook. They have to buy it from me, technically. And this sold for $20. That was my full price, full asking price. I just turned offers on for some things on Facebook Marketplace, but people just tend to message me if they want something. Today, someone messaged me with, they would like to, they said, where do you live? And they're like, oh, I'm in Tennessee. Like, you can tell where someone lives on Facebook Marketplace. You don't need to ask them. You don't even have to bother them if they don't live near you. But I'm going to let her know that she can have it shipped. Okay. So I'm creating the label. It takes a little time. Takes some time. Let's look at what my fee was. I can't do it until it stops doing the thing. So this sold in 1 month and a few days. Sold for $27.60 with shipping. And shipping was $7.60. I have $3.05 in seller fees. Low fees still on Facebook Marketplace. It's nice. $16.95 was my profit. I'm looking for the label. Where did it go? Where'd it go? Use shipping label. Oh, okay. It's going to California. It is opened in another window. Okay, we'll do the Etsy one next because it was also a jewelry item. This is a necklace that my aunt gave me. It's made from bone, like not human, bovine bone. It's going to Chicago. My title was Vintage Carved Bone Floral Rosette Necklace, Graduated Beads, means like in size, Art Deco Bohemian. And this is, I don't really need this plastic to it. Well, I'm going to do it just in case it gets wet. This one sold for $29.96. It's probably minus, nope, I guess my sale is over there. Is done with, is finished over there, I guess would be a better way to say it. Probably should start a new one for the rest of this weekend because I'm going to be ending my stores, pausing. So it weighs 4.5 ounces, so I'm going to do 5. And I'm putting it in a 6 by 5 by 5 box. My shipping is $5.89. I got to add up several fees here. I've got tax transaction fee. They just don't add them for you. These are the same fees that everyone has for me. It's just that they don't add it up for you, which is a little bit annoying. So let me add those up. $383. Add up 4 numbers to get your fees. And I made $20.24 on that. Pretty excellent. This next one won't be for that much. It's a little brooch, like a heart-shaped floral, sort of heart-shaped wreath, floral wreath with a faux pearl in the middle there. I like to hear crows outside. Caw, caw, caw. I don't know why. They're just out in the yard because it's all wet from the rain, digging up worms or whatever. Vintage Avon brooch pin, romantic floral heart wreath, marcasite. That's the little gray stuff in there. Faux pearl unsigned. I say unsigned, but I say Avon. So I must have figured out it was Avon somehow. Probably by somebody else's listing. It's kind of weird that I decided to put it in there. I paid $0. I don't even know. Where did it sell on? Let's see. I'm guessing Depop. Yeah, sold on Depop for $8.98. It's going to Phoenix, Arizona. My fee is 84 cents. Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know if I've ever been to Phoenix. So it was probably on sale for 35% off. That's what I had the jewelry going for. I might have put, no, I haven't put it on sale yet for more. So my profit, I paid $0, was $8.14. This jewelry has been great. Never picked up jewelry before to sell, but my aunt gave me so much of it. She just wasn't wearing it anymore since she's retired. And it doesn't really go. She's like, wears her pajamas a lot more than anything else. So she decided to give me all of her fashion jewelry. And it's been great little sales here and there. I really have enjoyed having it. So I might pick up like a jewelry jar or something like that if the price was right and pick out some of the pieces to sell. But, you know, I'm not making a whole lot off of each one of them, although those first 2 were pretty good. And, you know, $8.18 is nothing to throw away either. All right, so what do we have left? I think we have a pair of shoes, a bag, and a mug. Let's do the shoes. These were eBay. They are Brooks. When I was going through all my inventory, consolidating it as part of my move, I'm like consolidating everything that's in a bin, which is mostly home goods and shoes. And I was verifying it against what I have in VENDOO, and these shoes weren't listed. They had been returned, and I put them away. A little fuzzy. But I didn't relist them for some reason. So I relisted them, and I was getting a lot of interest right away because Brooks are great shoes. And these look really nice. There's some wear like over here to the tread, but it still has a lot of good tread. There is some discoloration, but the rest of the shoe looks great, including the insoles. So I had to clean them up. I listed it, and like right away I'm getting interest from people. Mostly people who wanted to offer me less, but yeah. Now I was going to put this in one of these 12 by 6 by 6 boxes, but I think I can fit it in there. Let's see. I have to tape it together really to be able to tell. eBay were messaging me, wanting to give me less. I'm like, no. Yeah, they'll be fine there. Okay. So I'm going to wrap it up in some packing paper. I'm either almost out of packing paper or I have a whole lot left somewhere. I don't know where to put it. I gotta figure out. I'm looking over there on these shelves thinking, I think it's up there. So I'm gonna use one piece per shoe. This is just, you know, kind of for presentation, but also to protect it. The package that I'm having trouble with on Vinted was delivered Speed X. It looked like hell. They have to take a picture of hold on. Of what the box looks like for proof, or just the box and that you delivered it. Which is what's going to save me because these people are like, I didn't get it. It went through hell. And it was a box I had reused, but it was a good sturdy box at the time and only had stuffed animals in it. Goodness, yeah. So this is a 12 by 6 by 6. Let me measure to make sure that is exactly what it is. 12 by, I'm going to do 7 because it's 6.5 by 7. 12 by 7 by 7. Dang. Dang it. I better not make it more expensive. So my title was Brooks Size 10 Sneakers Ghost. That was the style. You definitely, with Brooks, want to include the style name, maybe the number, but if you know the style name, it should be enough. Ghost 14. You also want to include that number because if these are newer or older, people are going to want to know. GTX waterproof neutral running shoe, black. GTX, probably Gore-Tex, right? Going to Atlanta. Telling you all this info, but not clicking on the create shipping label button. It weighs 1 pound, and we're going to round that up to 12 ounces. 12 by 7 by 7. $12.06 for the shipping label. And they paid full asking price of $39.96. That's great. Oh, it's supposed to be going priority. I need to stick some priority mail stickers on it. Oh no, I paid for priority. What happened? Is that what they chose? Yeah, they must, yeah, buyer selected priority. Okay, so I need to put some priority stickers on it just so that it stands out. I've got those in the other room. I don't have to, but I just like, you know, the P on there to me is just not enough for them to know. With shipping, she paid $54.96 and my fee is $8.13. I want to make sure they move through the system as quickly as they're supposed to because they are priority. I made $31.85. What did I pay for these? $2.92. Where did I get them? Don't know, don't remember. That's a great price though, wherever that was. Normally I would put like a little label with that I got it at the bins if that's where I got it. Okay, I had 2 more sales. One of them is a mug, a breakable. All breakable. We're going to do box in a box for this. I don't even know where my bubble wrap is, but we're going to do box in a box. I had some in here. If I pad it enough with packing paper, we can do box in a box. We'll be good to go. What did this ship on or sell on? Depop? Oh, I have another one too. That's a big puffer coat. This one sold on Depop for $7. Shipping is free on Depop, or cheap, at least for most people. So that's good for this person. Going to Pittsburgh, California. If I had just said Pittsburgh, you would have said Pennsylvania, right? Will it fit in one of these as the box, in the box? And I wouldn't ship it in this by itself. And I'll put some fragile stickers on it when I get them. Let's measure it, see if it's more than 8 by 8. Yeah. We're just going to do 9 by 9 by 9. It weighs almost 2 pounds. 1 pound, 15 ounces. I don't know why I'm measuring it and weighing it. It's Depop. Is this the right label? California, yeah. Pittsburgh. So that was probably not a great pickup. Let's see how much I paid for this. I think I got it at the bins. Yeah, I did. I got it at the Goodwill outlet in Denver. It sold for $7. I had it listed for $10. I paid $1.97. What are my fees? Was it boosted? It was. 84 plus 84. $168, and then $0 shipping expenses. I made $3.35, and that wasn't worth all those packing materials. Sure. Okay, I've got two more. This next one is pretty good. This is the other item with the Kavu bag that I bought on Vinted. It is another Timbuktu messenger bag. It's not one of the custom ones that I can tell, at least. But it's still a good one. And I'm going to wrap it up in a little paper, not too much, and put it in a poly mailer, I think. Yeah, I've got one that's big enough. Let's see what it shipped on, or sold on Depop. That box I might use for the coat because it's pretty puffy. Okay, so this sold for $35. That was a sale price or an offer. I think I had it listed for $40. Let's look. Timbuktu. Oh, that's right. For some reason, it did not get marked as sold. It's the Timbuktu Classic Laptop Messenger Bag, tricolor, medium, brown, mustard, yellow, commute work. The medium was in the inside. They might want to know that because there are multiple. I think it goes from extra small up to extra large, and that should probably matter to them. They're also going to want to see the inside, if it's got a padded sleeve or not. You might want to mention that. This one did not. Now on the inside lining of these, they kind of flake after they've been used a while, so I made note of that and I showed a picture. Let's see, what did I had it listed for $50 and sold it for $35. Sold in 2 weeks, no, 11 days, so less than 2 weeks on Depop. Actually, it sold in probably just at a week because this didn't get delisted in time. $35. I paid $8.16. That was my cost as part of that bundle. It's going to Eugene, I'm guessing Oregon. My fees, it was boosted, are $6 total. Shipping is 0. And my profit is, waiting for it to calculate and mark it as sold. $20.84. I've got another one of these to list. It's somewhere in my death pile. Had it a while. Isn't that how it goes? You list the things you just got sometimes sooner, even though that's been in my death pile for a while. I would have probably sold in a week. I do think I need to clean it up a little bit, which might be why I'm putting it off. I'm assuming these are good quality, and that's why they sell so well. And also, you know, a good style. Not as boring as your just plain black messenger bag. But if I find a no brand messenger bag in good condition at the bins, I'll pick it up. If it's like a lightweight cloth one, those just sell. People like that look. Okay, I've got it in some of this. I'm gonna put it in this thicker eBay mailer. Got a little glue on it, but I'll be turning that over. Yes, Oregon. One more, let me go get it. It's something I got for free from a friend. Oh, where'd it go? Apparently it's been right next to me this whole time. Janice, all your stuff you gave me is sold. I think I have one more shirt from Wrangler. Should probably just put it on Vinted. She's gonna be like, dang it! And that's her voice, dang it! She's got a high voice. I'm gonna put it in a poly mailer. I have one big enough to do to protect it. I'm gonna just show you a picture. I don't want to unfold this. This is a Raiders jacket. It's an old 90s vintage Raiders before they were with whatever town they're with now. I think they were the LA Raiders? Oakland? I can't remember. In the 90s, they were part of Oakland. And it was made popular by hip-hop, rap artists too, but the ones that I remember the most were not this brand, it was the Starter brand. Oh my god, everyone had a Starter jacket at my high school. Well, I didn't. Not everyone. There was definitely groups of people who did not. But the Raiders were definitely a popular that a lot of people had. And it's not like they were from California. This is an army post, and so there's really not any army posts over there. It's like Navy and Marines. I mean, there might be. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, for sure. But I didn't know anybody who had been stationed in California. As a result, yes. I'm an Army brat. Okay, so it's in this. I'm going to cover up this label here once I get my Depop label. I've got all these extra poly mailers I didn't use. So this one sold for $31 and it's going to California. Vintage 90s men's size large, LA Oakland Raiders puffer jacket, logo 7. Logo 7 is the brand. NFL hooded winter. So I said most likely from the Los Angeles era in early 90s, possibly Oakland. So I guess I put LA and Oakland just to cover it, but they're not, it was definitely not Vegas. Now this had some staining, some yellowing on the pockets. I noted it. I tried to get it out, but I could not. And I noted it. I had it listed for 60. I sold it for 31. I paid 0. My marketplace fees are, I got to add these two amounts because it was boosted, for $5.49. $5.49, $0 shipping. Let me get the label printing. It's a profit of $25.51. Thank you, Janice. I'm gonna send her a picture of all the stuff I sold of hers. She's gonna be like, you owe me lunch. And I do owe her lunch. I need to see her before I move. So I'm gonna put this over this, and then I have this other little sticker here. Hopefully I can pull it off. Yeah. Okay. So that's everything. I think I made over $120. That is my goal, $60 in profit a day. So if it says 120 or more here, then I hit my goal. I'd like to get that higher when I move. I'm hoping to be able to focus more on listing than I have been. But it also, you know, I have a lot of doctor's appointments, so we'll see on that one. And I should be spending a lot of time on physical therapy, which I don't want to do in the evening. You guys, just keep listing and have a great day. This is a lot of things.